we lot saying back again, another episode, hashtag the PepTalk, you know what I'm saying? Obviously today I got two special guests here. Do you wanna introduce yourselves? Got first one here.
What's happening, people? My name is Shubs.
What's going on, people? Your boy Lex.
Yeah, obviously, lift them up. They have a podcast called Hustle Smart, where they basically talk to young adults who wanna increase their entrepreneurial skills and increase their mindset skills as well. So, do you lot want to give like a little background on Hustle Smart, like what you lot do, what's the aim, the main aim, etc., etc.
Yeah, so Hustle Smart is all about kind of enriching your mind. So we kind of just over our years, we've learnt so much, and there's so many people as well who are doing so many amazing things that can really teach others. So we kind of go off the each one, teach one kind of motto where we're just sharing advice, sharing knowledge to kind of anyone like us, anyone who's trying to better themselves, trying to get to a certain level, to a certain goal, and just trying to give them that game, if you know what I'm saying.
I think I first heard of Hustle Smart when I was in uni. I think it was your episode. I think it was Life. I think Life After uni. Before and after. Yeah, that's the first time. I think I heard it from Jeffrey. I think he showed me the pattern store. But yeah,
not only do we do that, but what we do, we just keep it as real as possible, unfiltered. So like. Should probably hates it, but you'll find me like swearing on the podcast, but like that's my news. You know what I'm saying? I don't really change how I speak. Obviously, I kind of speak click in English, but I don't really change how we are. You know what I'm saying? To keep it real. Yeah,
but yeah, man. Today, man's wanted to talk about. Obviously, there's people who watch this who are mostly my age, innit? Yeah. It's not really you lot's age, innit? And obviously, I wanted just to give people an insight on the real world, innit? Like obviously you two have 9 to 5s and also have businesses on the side as well. So it's like I wanted to give the people like a little insight on how it is when you leave uni, basically, you know what I'm saying? So obviously, yeah, man, just tell us obviously your journey from uni until to the reward. Like how was it? Was it like a big shot, like raw, like I'm in the raw, like I don't need to go to school anymore? Or was it like raw, I've done it?
You know what? Yeah, like in uni, first year and second year was just mad, innit? Just getting up to madness, just having fun. Do you know what I mean? Like going parties, raves, coming back at like 5 in the morning, waking up for a 9 a.m. lecture. You know what I'm saying? It was all fun. But then it wasn't until I took a placement, obviously it's in the real world, I was like, bro, like man's waking up at 7:30, man, got all sleep in my eye and that, having to get because one time so when I was on placement, I was working at in car rentals, isn't it? For a piece. So I was like, bloody hell, like is this what it's like? It's long, fam. But I enjoyed it at the same time because it was very, very dynamic. But it gave me a real taste of like raw. Like if you don't pattern yourself properly, you don't have bread. If you don't have the right people around you, then brother, life's gonna be deep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So for you, like, was it? Because I feel like for me personally, like in everyone's life, there's always like a moment when you deep life and you think, raw, I need to pattern up. Was that your moment? Would you say that was your moment?
Nah. So before I went on placement, I got into a little sticky situation, innit? Yeah. And then that's when I realised that, right, you know what, I need to fix up properly, you know what I'm saying? And then I went on to a placement, I was like, cool, this is my opportunity to really kind of prove to myself kind of the type of person that I am. I can prove to myself and kind of show myself the type of person that I want to be in X amount of years. So I was like, cool, like I got this time, let me just meet as much people as I can, as much influential people as I can, and learn as much as I can. And like, so when I was younger, couldn't really articulate myself properly. Used to be very, very shy. Like when I was a kid in it, used to be very, very shy. So I was like, cool, let me just fuck it. Let me just go for it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then like, bro, it's obviously in car rentals, it's sales, innit? So you have a lot of charisma. Like I just had fun with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I was just saying the madness to get themselves, you know what I mean? And yeah, like I learned a lot about myself. Like I realized that I'm very, very good with just talking to people, networking with people, just building that rapport, building that relationship, you know what I'm saying? So I just kept pressing that button and just exploited it and just learned how to kind of direct conversation the way that I want it to go. You feel me?
That makes sense too. What about you, Shubs? What about you? How's your journey from uni to the real world?
Yeah, so bro, like in uni, like Alex said, like obviously in uni, you know you got to get your grades, but you're still having fun. Do you know what I'm saying? So I didn't do a placement year. I went 3 years straight. Then after,
how's that?
Trying to find a job.
You know when you obviously like you hear like a lot of things about if you don't do your placement year in uni, when you leave, it's gonna be hard to find a job. Was that the same for you? Would you say you kind of passed it?
Bro, to be fair, everyone struggles to get a job, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. So obviously doing a placement here allows you to meet people, allows you to maybe have a job for after uni. So I'll definitely advise a placement year if you have the capacity to do so. But me, I just wanted to do my 3 years
and then cut,
then just move on with life. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously done my 3 years, bro. So I'll be honest with you. So growing up here, I always wanted to be an investment banker. So like, but that's because I saw them from ends with good jobs and bread being investment bankers. I didn't see no one, so I do marketing, innit? So I do marketing for a big brand, but like I never kind of saw people like me marketing or anything like that. So obviously I see a few brothers in suits and everything, so I was obsessed with it, you know what I'm saying? So doing uni, I was applying for all these jobs and all these things, and one thing I'll say is if you are trying to get into these places, like apply for spring weeks, for internships, stuff like that from first year. I started doing it in second year, third year, but more time is a myth.
Gets techie.
So anyways, come out of uni now, like, bro, they're just best. So, bro, even I thought I was going to go Dubai in it for... I'm sure everyone applied for this kind of role in Dubai, innit? It's some next company, do you know what I'm saying? It's some next company, so man thought I was going to Dubai, innit? So I applied for it and whatever, but anyways, I didn't get it, luckily, do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I digress. So yeah, so third year now, I'm just applying for different type of jobs, but I'm applying in investment banking, do you know what I'm saying? So anyways, my CV wasn't going nowhere because obviously I don't have a passion for investment banking, so I can't sell myself in it. So I was like, so I just came out of uni, no job lined up, but I got a good grade and stuff like that. So after uni, bro, like man just come out. My sister's friend had a business. So young black brother like us as well, just 6-figure business, looking for someone to work for the summer. But I was already working for him like in my second year's summer. So I was kind of used to it. So I just came back and just kept on doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So as I was doing it, but it was like a job where I was always out on foot. I was always working. So I just had my podcast playing. I just had my music playing, like deep pain music, like Lil Baby, Lil Durk. Like man's in grind mode, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was just building my mind. I was just working. Like there was no more summer. Do you know what I'm saying? It was just work. I was working, stacking, just really trying to see what's out there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Pattern,
But luckily, he gave me an opportunity to kind of like help him run the business. So like I was hands-on from early on, and there's like, as a small business, there's me and him, we're hands-on, we're trying to grow a business. So I'm learning like how to run a business, how to really like marketing, how to do all these things, how to get sales and stuff like that. So being in a business and an environment like that, I just was able to grow my mind and see what's out there for me. So like with him, we were going networking events, trying to pitch to new clients and all these things. I was getting more confident. I was understanding how the world works, you know what I'm saying? So like man, put myself out of like my comfort zone. Like, I was way in the deep end. Like I was doing networking events on my ones, you know what I'm saying? So just grew more confident, start getting comfortable on my own. So I managed to do that on my own. Then I went to another organization, like a community program, where like I just did it on my own without no friends and nothing like that. It's like kind of similar to what we do, just helping us grow our minds and network with similar type of people. So through that, I managed to get my internship into the brand I work in now. So it's just like me just trying different things, bro. Just really put myself out there. I'm not waiting for none of my guys to come with me, do you know what I'm saying? Just learning, bro. Just learning, doing online courses and all these things.
That's good things too, because like you just went and done it, like you didn't wait for no one else to come and shout you and say, oh bro, let's do this.
You can't, bro, trust me. You got to take control of your life. So like from a young age, I deeped him, and when you see all these people where they are, they just took control. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait for no one to put in your hands. You got to really get it. So
man, that's good. So what for you two, like, so basically from what you both just said, is like you both were in like a environment that allowed you to grow. For you, the car rental place,
you know
and then
it's outside the comfort zone. That's the environment, bro.
Do you know what? I forced myself out of my comfort zone.
How? Because like the way I see it is like obviously, cause I'm in uni, innit, like I'm thinking, like when I leave, bro, like, obviously, like you hear like a lot of things about, when you leave, it's gonna be mad hard to get a job. So the one thing is like, raw, like when I leave, panic. Like was like when you left, was it like raw? I left, or were you panicking, trying to look, or were you trying to?
So regarding the placement, I kind of had an idea of kind of what I needed to do anyway. So as soon as third year started, it's like, cool, it's go time. So as soon as graduate places opened, I was applying. I said, I was getting interviews, but I weren't getting no further than like a telephone, innit? I was thinking, why am I not getting interviews? Like, what are these people doing that I'm not doing, innit? So I said, cool. What? I said, I was like, cool. What have you learnt, innit? Be different. So one example, when I was working in car rental, we had to do business development, we had to do marketing, innit? Obviously, my branch was doing the same thing that everyone, all the other neighbouring branches were doing, innit? So I was like, this is long and this is boring, this is dead. So I just got creative with it and it worked. Sales increased and whatnot, and so on and so forth, right? So I was like, cool, be different. So rather than just getting your standard
applying
application route, brother, I got on these companies. I just saw the names of the directors, sent them an email, called them up, and you just gas it.
You gotta hustle, bro.
Like one time, I wanted to speak to, called them now. I said, I'm just conducting some research for an academic study that I'm doing for my final year research. Can I speak to the CEO? They're like, oh yeah, he's not in right now. But I'll pass on the message if you leave your email. Bro, the guy emailed me. Do you know what I'm saying? I got on LinkedIn, again, searched for companies, sent out emails, say, look, like, I'm finishing uni soon. This is what I study. This is what I want to get into because of X, Y, and Z. Like, can I get some FaceTime with you? And it worked.
That's mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's mad.
And even the place where I'm working now, so I got here through the standard application route, right? But in the interview, I said, bro, be different, innit? Don't be like everybody else, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I was just myself. Like, honestly, I was myself. Do you know what I'm saying? And, like...
Was it a corporate company? Corporate?
Yeah, cool. So it's a financial services consultancy company.
Okay.
And
because like, to me, like, the way I see is like, if you're entering into that corporate world, like, as a black person, you're gonna naturally change the way you speak a bit, or try to be a bit more polite, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of knowing how to sell yourself.
Yeah.
In a way in which they'll see something different and they see a personality. So with that, you're now being able to kind of, they don't want the same people. They don't want people who think the same as well. Do you know what I mean? So they're seeing a young black boy who they can give an opportunity to. If you're selling yourself, is like, I'm sure this is what Alex said in his interview. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's saying like, I can work hard. I can work harder than anyone else. They're like, why? Because of where I come from. I know what I have to do. I know what my mum's done. I know why I do what I do. I know why I'm coming into work. Do you know what I'm saying? When they see that kind of hunger, bro, they buy into it. So it's not even saying you're my G and stuff like that. Because that's not us. Do you know what I'm saying? We know how to talk. We know how to get things done. So it's just being able to really sell yourself like that.
Let me touch on that. So they said, why should we hire you? I said, if you look in this company, everybody looks the same. I don't. Number one, right? So already you're hitting your diversity. Cool. Number two, I was like, obviously I didn't say this, but I described it. I said, look, in layman's terms, I said, I'm from the trenches. Like when like I worked in car rental, they work you to the bone. So when it's touching 4:00, I'm not tired. I'm ready to go. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you want like new, because I'm a consultant, right? So I was like, if you want new solutions, I'm coming at it from a complete different angle. I don't think like these people. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what they fucked with. Do you know what I'm saying?
My journey was a bit different though, because like I said, I just started continuing working the job I did, innit? But like, this is my advice to you and any young person listening, or anyone who's still looking for a job. You got to be patient with yourself, because some people get like that, some people don't. Those who even get like that, in 10 years time, they make it switch. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to keep trying different things. You can't really put too much pressure on yourself or beat yourself down because you ain't got the job yet. But it's just trying different things, putting yourself out there, mastering yourself, mastering skills, so you can really offer something. And this is it, every company wants someone who can offer solutions, and any company wants someone who brings value. So you got to be able to put yourself in a position where you're able to bring value. For example, what I bring to the brand is, like Alex said, diversity of thought, diversity of solutions. I'm able to get things done. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of people in these companies, they've been here for some time, where they get the same people through the same kind of ways. So when you come in through that different kind of way, you're able to bring something to the table. But I just want everyone to understand that, like, when you come into a place, like when you're looking for a job, you should see it as in a sense that I'm coming to provide a solution, or I'm bringing value, and this is the value I bring. That's why you got to do a lot of work outside. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a footballer, for example, if you're on the pitch, you got to train, but you do a lot of work outside the pitch as well. So when you come up, you're showing in. So when you have that interview, you're showing up, you're showing them what you can do, what you bring to the table, and why they should hire you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Give that example that you see the stuff that you was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, give that example. That was hard.
What?
The example with with the engagement stuff.
The marketing.
Yeah.
Bro, I was doing so much shit, you know. Like, bro, like, listen, yeah, fam, so...
The Twitter stuff, I think the when you put it on Twitter...
What, in terms of my...
You put it on Twitter,
insights.
you put on... Yeah, the insight thing, yeah.
Yeah, so obviously coming into work now, they kind of... So they basically they work for, like... So they're a shoe brand. They people might clock it, but they're a shoe brand, and they're basically for young people, young urban people like us. But they don't have no one young and urban in the companies. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So obviously, what I started doing is I started getting insights for them, so like information. So I asked my friends, like 5-10 people, like, oh, how are you feeling? What shoes are you liking? Like, how are you feeling towards, like, for example, in COVID, are you looking forward to shops opening? Are you looking forward to all these things? And now every week I'm sending them kind of insights from young people. This ain't, it's work, but it's not that much work for me, because I can just send you my form, do you know what I'm saying? And you answer. So that's kind of the value I bring. If they're to get to like a stage where they're able to connect directly with the consumer, it's going to take them a lot of work. But someone who is part of the consumer group, do you know what I'm saying? So that's...
But let's dissect that a little. Like, that's something so simple. Just asking questions to his boys. But it's effective. But it had so much impact, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I think a lot of people, they just try and over-engineer, and they just try and just do too much of it. Yeah. Take a step back and just analyze the situation.
But also that was me also finding an opportunity to prove myself, not even prove myself, to go the extra mile to really sharpen my value as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's always like, you always got to be on the ball. You always got to see what opportunities are there.
So like, from like someone who's in first year or second year, like, is and is watching or listening to this, it's got a deed that you got to put in work, boy. Because the way you lot are talking is like, you lot went somewhere and you learned how to do what you want to do to get where you want to get. So it's like, I feel as if people who are my age, like below, whatever, like, got to put in the work. But what I say is, though, listen, if you're your age and you're listening to a podcast, you're on the right path. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was your age, only thing I was listening to, Gary V, Grant Cardone, Inky Johnson, Eric T, all these guys, and I didn't know what I was doing. It was sharpening my mind. Tony Robertson, all these guys. So like, as you listen to these things, you hear one thing here and there, you go research, you take it in, you start applying it. That's how you keep on growing, bro. Trust me, this is over the years. You know what I'm saying? We still got years to put in, but like, as long as you're making progressive steps, you start seeing things that you can start doing as well. So it's just having that mindset that your brain is a sponge. You keep on absorbing new information and new things, and that's what even got me into marketing, bro. Man, heard in a podcast, I was listening, it's called Six Figure Businesses. Man's hearing these young guys 18 who are on 250k a month. I heard 250k a month. I started googling it, no cap. I started googling it, bro. I've tried 5 different businesses, I promise you, because of everything I'm hearing. But like, you just gotta keep on like seeing what's out there. Try to see, gotta keep on changing.
Because even everything I'm hearing, I'm not sure that many people of our people even know like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's even why we started Hustle Smart, to share the information. But when you're doing something that not everyone knows, but as a solution, bro, you can cream off it. Do you know what I'm saying? So just gotta be eager to learn and try new stuff.
But I just want to caveat what you said, right, about putting in work. Like, putting in work is all important.
Mandatory, bro.
Smart.
Have fun.
Okay.
Have fun. Like, as much as you have fun, make sure you're working 2 times harder, like minimum 2 times harder.
What would you say? Obviously, there's a group of people, certain people who have this motto of live life. So this carefree motto of so like, they don't really put in the work, but they just like, they do enough to pattern. You know what I'm saying?
If you're that sort of person, if you're a coaster,
Yeah.
Live in it, be a coaster. If you're not, if you want to actually be something and get to the top, put the work in, but don't forget to live your life. Like, don't forget to have a personality.
For sure.
Cool, but how would you say practical ways to go? Because obviously certain people like even like me personally, like if I'm got like my focus on a project or something, for like that whole month I'm not doing nothing else. Like I'll be so obsessed with that thing. I'm saying. So how do you go about like making sure that you're doing your work or you're doing like what you need to do, but you're having fun at the same time?
Scheduling, timetable.
But even
because I'm even good with scheduling. Like me, I feel like I'm more of a carefree person. So I just do it not when I feel like it, but when it makes sense. And I feel like
my kind of take is like I've said in the beginning, don't be too hard on yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like work hard, make sure you get things done, make sure you have goals, but also make sure you're having fun. For example, like bro, like there's times where I've missed countless amount of motives to get stuff done, but it's also a fact like you burn yourself out. Sometimes when you take yourself out of it, you're having new conversations, you learn something, you even meet someone who you can do something with, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, make sure you find the balance, man. Like as I get older, I just see how key it is to have the balance. Like trust me, there's no we say all the time, there's no glory in a hustle that grinds you to dust. Do you know what I'm saying? So you be working, but you're not even enjoying the fruit of your labor. So it's just it's important to find a balance, because now as we are now, we haven't even reached our peak. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're creating a habit of making sure we're working hard, but also having fun as we go along. So when we're there, having fun is not like alien to us. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure you just find that balance growing up as well.
Just to add some practicality to that, right? So like obviously I got a 9 to 5 at work. Do you know what I'm saying? So between 9 to 5 or sometimes 9 to 6, I'm mashing. After that, between like 7 and 9, I'm playing Xbox, chilling, chatting to my boys, cracking joke. Between about 9 and 12, I'm mashing. I do that Monday to Friday, yeah? Saturday's my off day. Like if there's a motive, Saturday's my off day. I'm chilling, we're going out, we're having fun. Sunday, it's kind of getting my mind back into the swing of work and kind of working on my business, working on my side hustle. You know what I'm saying? Just have a rough structure. You don't always have to kind of
have a set, you
don't always have to follow it down to a T, but just put a structure. And obviously we're humans, we're a creature of habit. You know what I'm saying? So build the habit. After 21 days, you're calm.
Pattern,
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. One thing I want to ask you too is like, cool, when you were, let's say 16, 17, 18, could you say that like there were or there is similarities between your mindset from that age till now? Like could you see, like do you look back and see, when I was young there was all something there that's made me to be like this today? Or could you say I've completely changed?
My scenario is different, innit? So I wasn't born here, innit? So I came to this country when I was 10. So I came from Nigeria. So I came hungry, bro.
It's different still.
You know what I'm saying? I came already knowing that man's in another country. My parents tried hard to get us here, so I know I got to work hard. So I worked hard on my GCSEs, A levels, uni, everything, bro. I just had that work ethic in me. I knew why I'm doing what I'm doing, and even to this day, that's my drive. Do you know what I'm saying? So from young, man's always really tried to put myself out there and always kind of just carry that belief. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm sure over time as well, we grow as well. But even now, I'm even kind of more kind of open, more mindful, more emotionally intelligent as I was back in the day. So
back in the day.
So you grow and you evolve as well all the time. But I've always had that work ethic in me, if you know what I'm saying.
What would you say? Because mine's different.
I've always had the mindset of kind of being hungry and kind of going out and get it. But obviously you're young
and you're dumb.
Get out some madness. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like me and the man, that we got up to our fair share of business. You know what I mean?
Definitely, bro.
But like I'd say at the age of like between 17 and 18, that's when I had the reality check. Like, you know what, man actually needs the pattern. Like proper. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously that time, like I coasted through my GCSEs. Like I was like, whatever. And then obviously I failed my first year of college. So doing that was like seeing all the man them go on. It's like cool. Like man needs the pattern by myself. Let me just apply some structure. That's the first time I applied structure to my life.
Okay.
You know
Before that, was there like any not pressure pressure, but
100%
from parents, as in saying, like we can see what you're doing, and it's not looking good.
Yeah.
Just pattern up.
Yeah.
Was that?
And so bit of background, right? So I got an older sister, older brother in it.
Okay.
They both went uni. I wasn't gonna go uni.
Okay.
So I wasn't gonna go. But prior, like my mum thought I was just kind of veering off in it. So she sent me. She took like. She didn't force me, but she encouraged me to play rugby, and just to keep her quiet. I was like, I'll do it. Rugby, army cadets, beavers, like all this stuff in it. And like now, bro, I thank her for it because it's instilled a mad discipline. Mad discipline. Sure. Do you know what I'm saying? And then even to with the whole uni thing, right? I only went uni just to keep her quiet. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's like, okay, this is actually the stuff I can actually achieve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, there was pressure, but it was indirect, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't kind of, you need to do this, you need to, you're not, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense though. But like for me personally, it was different because like with me, I kind of had that point in my life where I just did raw and the pattern up when I left secondary, innit? So obviously when I left secondary, obviously when you're in secondary, I don't know why, but I had this myth where like me and my boys, we're gonna go to the same sixth form, same uni, same thing. So obviously when we all went our separate ways, obviously I was deep in that raw, like life's actually mad, like we're actually not gonna be together forever, innit? So obviously that's when I did that raw and started patterning, and obviously that's when I just went into, cause like with me, I'm more of someone like when I'm focused, I get too focused. So I don't even think about anything else apart from the thing that I want to get. So yeah, man, yeah. But what you lot say is, obviously now that you lot are in the real world, like, could you lot say, obviously, in light of recent events with the whole Black Lives Matter movement, would you lot say you lot have been a victim of, it could be systematic racism, or you just, or maybe
100%.
An incident where you just deep
100%.
or something like you just deep raw. That was racist, like when you've left or something.
100%, bro. In school, outside of school, in college.
It's real.
Yeah,
it happens, do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I even discussed it on one of my other podcasts. I kind of basically talk about the situation where I got arrested. I was like 15 at the time. Bro, like 5 police officers on, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, fam, like,
in the 15-year-old,
brother, I was like, I was like, you man are heavy, bro. What the hell are you doing on me? Do you know what I'm saying? But like, for me, it's like cool. I'm just gonna just go against the grain. I'm just gonna prove all you niggas wrong. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm gonna prove all you man wrong. You know what I'm saying? You lot wanna kind of try apply this modern day oppression. No, I'm not having it. Like, cool, smile for now. Have your time. I'm coming for all of you. Do you know what I'm saying?
For real. But yeah, man.
Bro, it's kind of like I was saying today. It's kind of like, bro, we all go through. We're fighting against a system that's not built for us. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why we work so hard, and why we really try and make sure that we're giving back this information to young people and other people like us, because that's the only way we can really win. Do you know what I mean? Being able to better our community through giving information, resources. Do you know what I mean? Investing in one another and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, everyone's gone through it, bro. I've been through it, black and white fights in secondary school. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've all been through, even in trying to get a job in the workplace and all that. So it's kind of like normalized.
Normal,
in a sense.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, just to round things off, like, obviously, just name one thing from your childhood or one thing when you're younger that you miss, that you can't do right now, or you can't do now at this age. Like, do you miss doing something, or do you miss, it could be a TV show, could be miss, I don't know, maybe the way your mum used to treat you. Like, is there anything from your childhood that you miss? You're like, right.
I just think for me it's kind of
peace of mind.
Nah, summer holidays. Like there's now you got to book a week off and stuff like that. But back then you could have the Easter holidays, summer holidays, half term, all that stuff, and that's why I would say have fun, car. You know, doing them summer holidays, them 6 weeks, them half term. You know you're having fun one way or another. Like whether it's to the park, swimming pools. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I miss. But yeah, like it's now as you grow older, just find different ways to have fun. Whether it's in the weekends, whether it's even after work and stuff like that. Car. Like, listen, you only have one life, and you just gotta live it to the most and really have fun while living it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about you, Lex?
I miss the days, Like it's not one specific thing in it, but I miss the days where we didn't have mobile phones, house phone. You had to like call the house phone or knock for your boy, popping wheelies till whatever time in the evening. Do you know what I'm saying? Your mum talking nonsense because you're coming home late.
Yeah, for real.
That's what I miss. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, but yeah, man. I'm gonna end this episode here. Obviously, thank everyone for listening, watching, wherever you are. But yeah, man. Back next week with another episode, man.
Oh.